The Devialim is a device which measures the deviation of boreholes after drilling. The various components of the Devialim system are a measuring device, probe with its connecting cable, USB cable for downloading files, and charging cables, which are all stored in a protector case. The Devialim consists of the measuring device, which allows the verification and instantaneous measurement of the borehole's deflection. It is powered by a rechargeable battery and is versatile enough to be used with one hand. The probe to be introduced into the borehole with a length of 1.10 meters and a diameter of 38 millimeters. It has a digital compass and inclinometer. Light in weight 1.9 kilos, it allows for the accurate azimuth and inclination readings with a maximum error of 0.5 degrees. The connecting cable which connects the probe to the acquisition unit with a standard length of 50 meters. It is marked every meter by a bead. The maximum length possible for this cable is 120 meters. The acquisition unit is comprised of a socket for connecting the various cables, a front panel of anodized aluminium, an LCD screen, an on-off button, an upward navigation button, a validation button, a downward navigation button, a number 2 button, and is encased in a high-density polyethylene casing. Taking measurements. After having turned on and connected the probe's cable to the Devialim, simply insert the probe into the borehole to the desired depth with the help of the beads located on the cable. To validate a measurement at a desired depth, the operator just needs to press the validation button on the front panel. Move the probe up or down to the next depth and validate the new measurement. Do so until the last measurement has been acquired. Finish the recording by pressing the number 2 button on the front panel, the button corresponding to End to close the file. Let us now look in more detail at the various menus of the Devialim. At Power Up, we have direct access to the acquisition menu in Standby. In this mode, the Devialim will not record any measurement. If the acquisition parameters displayed on the top left of the screen are not correct, access the Setup menu to change them. Change direction up or down and distance between measurements. To carry out a measurement, adjust the start depth of the recording. Ensure that the communication between the Devialim and probe functions. Press Start, enter the theoretical angle, enter the desired azimuth, enter the file prefix, and enter the file number. The file name appears on the bottom of the acquisition screen. During recording, the End button replaces the Start button. At the desired depth, validate the measurement by pressing OK. The last recorded measurement is displayed on the top right of the screen. Validate at the next desired depth, and so on until the end of borehole. Close the file by pressing End. A graph type aerial view is displayed. Press Info and general information about the borehole appears. Press Data and you have access to the listing of the various measurements. Press View will return you to the aerial view. Press Close to close the file. To transfer the files to your PC, simply connect the Devialim via the USB cable that was supplied. The Devialim is recognized as a USB device. The data files are directly accessible, but it is also possible to transfer them to a working folder on your hard drive of your computer. You can now access the Devialim soft to visualize the data by borehole and edit the reports. Devialim soft is a very easy to use software. It displays the list of files stored in the Devialim or in the working folder. Select a recorded borehole to view. It will be displayed on screen. An aerial view with information and general data on the borehole will be displayed. A cross section will also be displayed. A front sectional view and a list of different measurements taken will also be displayed. The operators have at their disposal the options to change display graphics. They can vary the mode, orientation, averaging, maximum tilt, and scale. A function of the Devialim soft permits the exportation of each selected file in CSV format for processing in a spreadsheet. Lim and its team are at your disposal to provide any further information on the Devialim or on any of our other products. Visit us on our website www.lim.eu.